Hey, it's Nerv, and this is Before You Buy. Now, in keeping with tradition at this point, we're reviewing the new core sets, one by one. Now, in the past, the core sets took the shape of the core tenets of the game, later on the core in-game bosses. This time, it's past League's time to shine, as all of our prayers for League-themed sets have been answered all at once. So, let's get started with the Delve set. Now, I think it's pretty fitting that this is the starter set this year. Delve is a pretty simple visual theme. It works well in this tier. He's just a little minor guy. But it's in the details of the set that its true brilliance shows through. The lamp and the chain move as you would expect them to. The brim of the Azurite helm has just like a subtle amount of physics that give it life. The texturing on the plate armor is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Something else that I really like about the set is that included with it is a set of alternate gloves and an alternate hat. Now this gives you a little bit of an extra bit of leeway in customization, but it also lets you opt out of, say, that oversaturated Azurite look if you don't like that. Now, something else I want to talk about a bit more this time that I don't usually go over in Before You Buy is the portals. Now, we've had a huge change in this series from the last series, and that apparitions are no longer a separate thing included in these packs. Instead, we get portals in every tier, awesome, that all apparate differently based on the map device that you use. And no, he doesn't face a weird direction if you turn the small map device, which is cool. Now, in keeping with the set's themes, this portal is relatively simple compared to the others in the series, with a giant Nico presiding over your journeys. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm in love with this new style of portal. I hope this becomes the standard for the future, and I can't wait to talk about the more outlandish ones over the next couple of days. Alright, enough delays. On with the combos. Now we'll start with the familiar. Despite just turning 2 years old, the Delve Challenge Wings have actually aged really well compared to other MTX of a similar age. And they had to wait a while to get their own set, but now they finally have something that goes along with their theme, which I think is nice. As for the Delve set itself, it's quite versatile, it's quite neutral. You can lean more into the mechanical options if you want, with stuff such as Stormcaller or Scientist, or if you'd prefer, or if you even have like random pieces of like the Project set lying around, those work here pretty well too. Wasteland is also very solid, and the hat, just the Delve hat, looks pretty good with the Mage Guard armor, something I'd like to note there. Something else I'd like to mention is the Flaming Helm attachments. They need renamed, but these guys act as like little mini character effects that aren't as overbearing and can add additional flavor to various sets. I haven't made a video since these were introduced, or an MTX video since these were introduced, so there you go. These are a good little way to spice up a neutral set such as this one. Now, combo section aside, I now have 166 pairs of wings from challenges and packs and various things.
Too many of them.
Far too many of them to cover in this video. So instead, for this year, we're going to do a little bit shorter of a combo section, and I'm including an additional like full breakdown style video like I used to do, just up at the top right. So you can watch over that, look at all the attachments, trust your eyes, Exile. As for final thoughts go, I really like the set. I think most people I've talked to share that opinion. I can see some people thinking that maybe it's too drab or too simple, but I don't think that's a bad thing. It looks like something that could be an armor in the game, like an actual item. And that's refreshing to me. I like to see sets like that. I like the flashy sets, I like the more reserved sets, as long as it's done well, and I think this is done really, really well, I think it works. And I think that's one of the main things the core line this year actually set out to accomplish, was to give us armor sets that were really interesting, but also looked like something that could be available in the game, that followed the principles and the visual style, and I like that. So yeah, that's it for the first episode of this year's core series. I'll see you guys next one.